Get the
Do you have a
process is
specific
in
goal?
between. Specific goals. I think goals are overrated, bro. How many people have goals in life?
Everybody.
Everyone has
If you are
goals.
focused,
How many people achieve those goals? Not everyone, right?
it depends. If you want to achieve, everybody want to achieve their goals, but the process, they are not patient enough or
With the process,
whatever
right?
reason. Yeah. Do you get that amount?
Still trying to trick me, no comment. Even I met Calvin
From Bulawayo,
Yeah,
village,
village.
RIP.
yeah. So he came to the studio. Everyone was complaining, even the management was complaining.
How would the management complain to who?
No, like the artists maybe like they complain to the management and the management complain to the artist.
A feature with a big artist, someone who's already out there, who's already made it.
Master Joe did.
Wasn't he the owner?
Yeah, but he was also signed as an artist.
Yo, Touche. Road Talk Podcast. Feel free to talk. Not cap. This is Road Talk. Say what's in your heart. Road Talk. Believe what you say. Don't talk.
Sabona mlaleli, welcome to another Road Talk podcast with Touche. Shout out, you got the Prince of Gwanda behind the camera. I am here. Today we got the award-winning
Multi-award winning.
the multi-award winning
The guy was only won one.
producer.
The guy was only won one award.
You won how
What is-
many awards you got?
I think what? Two.
One.
One.
As a producer or
As a producer.
as a producer is one. As a rapper, none.
None.
Why the way you've been? The awards thing started after when did you start in Gwanda?
I think about 3 years ago.
Then that's when you were no longer serious.
Yeah. I was just in
Wait, did
Nomini half
I
the
introduce the name? JayD the poet.
time. No. It's the weird bro. It's the weird man.
Yo, shout out. Today we got the award 2023 award winning producer JayD the poet, the weird nigga
weird
from the
person.
weird nation. The only weird producer rapper. Yo, shout out. So yo, what were you talking about? The awards.
Oh yeah, the odds. Oh yeah.
So you
yeah,
said
yeah.
you got one as a rapper, as a producer,
Yeah, as a producer.
then as a rapper, no award.
No award as a rapper, no award as a musician. No award as a singer.
Okay, so you're a singer, rapper. So like, can you just tell me like what you do? Like you rap, sing, you produce.
Yeah. All those things. Rapping, singing, production, even songwriting.
So like you write for other people.
A few people. Very few people. I
How
just
many
don't write
people
for
have
everyone.
you wrote for? Like, yeah, how many people have you wrote? You've been doing this like for some years or what?
I've been doing this since I think my journey with music started in 20. I was so young. Grade 7. Singing Christmas
Grade
carols at school.
So
Those
how
kind
did
of-
it come about? Like for you to start music, you started as a rapper, producer, or
It was mainly singing. It was
Right.
mainly singing, and then in high school, met guys, Tony J, Scotch K. We started rapping. They basically taught me everything I need to know about rapping.
so like when you started, like you just had the guys who can teach you, or like how did the idea come about that okay, I now wanna rap, now wanna do this, so yeah.
I was doing public speaking. So when I was doing public speaking, we used to do like a lot of impromptu speeches. So when we're making impromptu speeches, Guys were like, maybe you can rap. Because I was always talking in English anyway.
Alright.
I was one of those cheese boys.
Alright.
So yeah. So
Today we got a cheese boy.
cheese boy in the
the house.
building. Azana
Cheese boy in the house.
indebele
We got a cheese boy in the house. First time.
What?
So yeah, you were saying the rap career,
Yeah.
singing. You started singing, rapping.
Yeah, I started. It was actually a mixture of both, honestly. I could do both. I could sing and I could rap. I could just sing and become the lead singer and then
So like you
switch to
said, people told you that I think you can rap. So that's when you started thinking about it, or after that you just say, okay, I'm now a rapper. I wanna do rap now.
in fact, that's where all the confusion started actually. Because I could sing and I could rap. Yeah.
Confusion. Why are you calling it confusion?
Sometimes if you know that you can do a lot of things at once, and it mainly brings about a lot of confusion, especially maybe like when you say, I want to pick a genre and I want to like do this.
Alright.
So you kind of realize that I can do a lot of things, and what if I chase this, and then if I chase this and then I don't become good at it?
Alright, yeah, anxiety,
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
You see, so you tend to think that maybe let me just do everything, and then
So which genre, let's say, which music were you listening to by that time? Your favorite genre
my favorite genre.
that you were listening to that by that time?
It was very mixed up. It was very mixed up. I mean, I used to like hip hop mainly because of NF.
Yeah, real music. NF, real music, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
You see, so I used to listen to a lot of rap from NF, Lecrae, all those gospel artists.
Oh, the gospel artists.
Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of gospel music. When it comes to rap, I used to listen to gospel music, and then J Cole. I like J Cole for his content.
Yeah. He's like
That guy is dope.
the greatest rapper alive right now. After Lil Wayne, then J Cole. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
For me, that's the thing. That's my.
and funny part, the other person I used to listen to when he was still growing in the industry was Sam Smith.
Sam Smith. I think I heard the name, but I never really listened to his music.
Yeah, it was Sam Smith. That guy before he became outspoken about being gay and stuff, you see, I just used to love his music. But otherwise, afterwards, I just kind of felt like it's just glamorizing all that. I'm gay
Alright,
item.
okay.
So I just didn't really feel his music anymore, you know. But otherwise, I used to listen to Sam Smith. I used to listen to Justin Bieber, Adele, because I like their writing styles. Their music was just simple, you know,
Poetic
and then
in a way.
yeah, and then NF and Lecrae and stuff. Also, those guys just do simple music, but it's also
That's not
poetic.
simple music.
Bro, it's simple, dog. The lyrics connect.
NF,
The lyrics connect.
they just make it like look simple. I guess. No, not that it's simple. Cause
Bro, but I used to know his raps word for word, like word for word, one by one.
NF. Which one is your favorite song? Because I also listen to NF.
You also listen to NF. It's just that when it comes to saying my favorite song with NF, and it's difficult because his music is dynamic. It's more like it's been just taking us from one place to the other. You know, he's one person who's been able to connect his albums.
Alright. Even the singles, like my favorite track is that Why song. Why do I push the people I love the most?
Yeah, that one.
Do I push them away and all that? So yeah, you were saying about your journey when you were a kid.
When I was a kid.
When you started, like we said in grade 7, then they
7.
said, okay, this G can do rap. Then after that, what was the next step?
When it comes to music,
Did you see it as a career when you're still Like when you were starting, or it was just for fun, just like let's just.
I've always seen myself as an engineer. I've always seen myself as a person who does sciences. So rapping and doing music and poetry and stuff, it kind of like brought about conflict.
Confusion.
Yeah, confusion. Confusion, you know. Worse if you are in a black society, people will tell you that you can never pursue sciences and arts at the same time. But I'd like listen to, I'll check out Albert Einstein. Man. Guy made a lot of contributions to history but physics and stuff, right?
Also, he mixed it, like what people thought you can't do
Yeah,
at the same time.
yeah, he's got a lot of quotes in arts. There are a lot of
Right.
quotes that he.
Then on the
said
other
and-
side, he's a scientist.
yeah, he's a scientist. So I feel like that kind of like maybe gave me the courage to say, yeah, I can do this. But it's not every day that you're strong. Anyway. Some
Alright.
days some years just like I'm going to make music. And then some years just put it down and just say, let me just do electricity.
All right. So for you, like, which one you like the most? Let's say now, even now, you still see the electricity side as something that you would choose any day over music.
I wouldn't put anything above music. But if
So
someone was to
music
come with
comes
$1
first.
million and say, I want you to do me a contract for a year or so, I would do it.
So it's about man, not the passion.
No, not really true. Not really. Because I discovered that even when I'm alone at home, what I usually watch is I'm always watching what's the channel on Touche TV? 181, the history channel. I'm always watching those shows about airplanes, about engineering,
Alright.
great mysteries, you know, all those kind of things. So it's something that's like, it's there, it's a part of me, you know.
Alright.
I just don't think I'm boring in a way.
You are just weird.
I'm just weird.
I'm the weird.
I'm just weird. Yeah.
So shout out. So like with so how are you pushing like music and then this electricity thing? Like since let's say since from the word go when we chose it, I now also wanna be a rapper. Because obviously in the electricity side you just knew or maybe started being serious like when you're now in high school, you're trying to be someone, but at the same time you are also a musician. So like how do you like do those two things?
I don't know. I just do it. I just do it was it last year? I wasn't even doing music. I was actually like doing electricity, right?
Only.
And then last of last year. And then
Because like every time in January I'll be thinking like
I
we
was
were
still thinking,
in the previous. I'll be like,
yeah. And then last year that's when I was mixing it up. I was in school and then I was producing for guys there at school.
So when you're starting the what do you call it? So you call yourself a what? Engineer?
Engineers production is engineering at the same time. That's one thing that people don't know. Production is engineering.
So okay, so when you mean engineering is on the music side.
Both. Everything.
Wait, I'm confused.
No, I mean like as in music production and there's also that part whereby you're saying sound engineering.
Yeah. If you say that,
You see?
yeah.
So
I can understand.
it's the same thing. That's
Then
why
on the academic side, like what you learned, what you went to school for,
electrical engineering.
always electrical engineering.
Yeah.
So like, what's your job? You call yourself what? Engineer.
Yeah, I'm an engineer.
An
I fall
engineer.
every way.
Then, so then on the music side, so I shouldn't call you a producer.
You can call me a producer because a producer mainly like
Okay, or maybe before that, like I just so you said you started rapping, and then so how did producing music come about?
um I think rapping sing just music paved the way for the production side. Like it, I used to listen to a lot of beats. I used to like try mimicking them, and every time I would open up a full studio, it will just I don't know.
So
It just looked so easy to me.
like to be also a producer.
Yeah,
So
it just felt natural. Just came natural. I
and
guess.
then so how was the learning process? Because I know if you wanna be a rapper, I don't know, it's just in you, I guess. And then for being a sound engineer, what
Mm.
you have to learn, you have to I don't know. So what was your process?
My process was more like
What do you,
failing, doing something, failing, and
so
then
how
trying
did you start? Who
again.
was teaching you and all that
I can't say anyone taught me or anything, right? I can't say that.
tutorials?
Yeah, I was mainly online, but at the same time, um, I hardly forget things sometimes, depending on what it is. So if I look at I'd go to who's this guy Nesty P, right? That's the
It's funny
yeah.
because even I heard Bry Ace, he was
Mm,
also talking about Nasty P.
yeah.
I guess he's one of the best producers in Rwanda.
Yeah. He's a good producer. So like I'd go to STP and then see what he's doing and stuff, ask him things. And then I'd go to Lance Hebron too. I recorded some tracks. In fact, the first person that I went to was Lance Hebron.
So you're
Yeah.
asking them on how to
I was just
produce
I
and
was just looking at them, just seeing what they're doing, right?
alright.
Yeah, and then I would also ask, and then I also met what's this drums at X
More
Studios.
alright.
Yeah, and by then I was still learning with Kurake.
You were still in school, high school.
Ah no, we're not done. We're not done
Alright.
with high school.
Also that's when you started like producing music.
Yeah, 2018,
Alright,
2018, 2019.
and then you bought your equipment.
By then no, I didn't buy my equipment by then. By then actually I wanted to make beats. I just wanted to make beats. That's the only thing that I
Or in
wanted
other
to do.
studios, not having your own.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then when I met Nokorake used to love vocals a lot, but I was just bruh, what's wrong with you? Make beats, you see. So I used to love making a lot of beats.
Like
And,
in other studios. Before you had your own studio.
I had my laptop. I used to
Oh,
use
you
my
only
laptop.
had a laptop.
I had my laptop and headphones, so I could do it with my laptop and headphones.
Alright. Then when did you open the studio? A weird nation, what do you call it?
Honestly, my studio hasn't been officially opened because if I can say that it's now officially opened, right? I'm looking at a vision whereby I'm not recording from home anymore, and I actually have a solid place whereby I can say that this is now the place where I'm now doing music, and it just doesn't end from recording and production. It goes into marketing and
So you get a marketing team and all that.
yeah,
More like a record label.
yeah, because frankly, no one does that in Gwanda here.
What about X studios? What do they do?
They're not based in Gwanda anymore.
Oh, they're in Bulawayo.
Then yeah, I don't think they're based in Blawa anymore. I think it's Harare, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just not sure. But otherwise, they wanted to do it. I was actually part of it too.
Alright. So yeah,
They
we're
wanted
gonna
to do it, but kind of just became one of those things that everyone says that Kwanda is not a good place to do business. Sometimes.
Alright, like there are a few people, because Gwanda is more.
It's not really about having a few people or anything.
A few artists.
It's not. It's not
Because
even
where
about
would you
the
market
artist.
your music? Because you start from home. Then, yeah.
Okay, look at it this way, right? These guys from Chisanya, man, they hire artists from SA that side, and they come here. And if you ever attend that show, man,
As an up and coming.
I'm just saying, just going there, it will be packed, bruh. The streets will be packed. Even inside, it will be packed. There will be a lot of people. See, almost everyone buys their tickets, and those guys make a lot of bag. So it forces me to question that what's really lacking. You know, we can actually start our own thing here, right here.
Alright.
So yeah.
So what's the dream for? Oh, is it? So that was the dream for. That's the dream for. The what is? What do you call this studio?
Weird Nation.
Weird Nation.
Yeah.
So
Weird Nation.
that was the dream for Weird Nation, like to have your own space,
My own space.
like as in for the studio, not recording from home at home.
It's just that it wasn't really my dream. My dream was to.
Okay, when you started, what was the dream?
My dream was
What
to
is-
make music, and if I make music, I can buy my own equipment and I post my music online and I get
Not
a revenue
recording
from
other
it.
artists.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on recording other
Alright.
people. I was just planning on doing it for me.
So how did you start recording other people?
It actually came as demand. People just listen to my music. Who did your production? Damn, bro. It's gonna so and then that's how it started, and most of it was just for free. Like
Alright.
and then we start doing that thing. You see, so from the word go, I just didn't like let people.
So now that people are coming, like, so what's the dream?
now the
Weird
dream,
Nation.
another dream.
Because I saw you
were
worked on an album. So what's the dream?
The album
That's not even out yet.
it's coming out in like two songs, one song.
We're gonna get to that album. We're gonna do.
All right, cool.
So-
That's right.
So what's the dream like about this Weird Nation? Like, are you planning on making it bigger, expanding what and all that? Because I'm sure right now, like, you have many artists coming, and they are now it's no longer that thing of saying, okay, can you do this production for me, bro? You're my bro, maybe for free. It's now a business.
Yeah, it's
So
not
like,
business.
what's the goal, like, Weird Nation as a business?
I want to make it grow. To just be as big as it can possibly be, Like just continue expanding and growing, and I don't know, wherever it leads me to.
So you don't have plans.
I just fall I usually fall in love with the process of making it. Not making
Alright.
it. Not like I don't look at the end goal, but I look at the
Do you have a
process in
specific
between.
goal?
Specific goals. I think goals are overrated, bro. How many people have goals in life?
Everybody.
Everyone has
If you're
goals.
focused,
How many people achieve those goals? Not everyone, right?
it depends. If you wanna achieve, everybody wanna achieve their goals, but the process, they are not patient enough or
With the process,
whatever
right?
reason, yeah.
Yeah. So I was reading a lot on atomic habits. So I love falling in love with the process. Because if you fall in love with the process, right, you know that
You'll be patient.
at the same time, you know that even on a bad day, I can still do this.
All right.
Because you love the process. It's something that's there. It's something that's more like an addiction now. It's something that's part of you that you can say, I can't go through a day without eating. Yeah, who can go through a day without eating?
Me. We're fasting.
Fasting every day. But I mean, that's the point. Like at the end of the day, you have to eat, right? Because your body tells you so that you have to eat, right?
Mm.
It's the same thing with your mind. You just have to train it to tell you to say, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. It's the same thing with guys who go to the gym. You know,
Alright.
those guys are funny. They can spend 2 days and feel like they've lost a lot. Because they're so addicted to the gym. You see?
Alright. So like yeah. So you also worked you worked with what do you call the biggest? You said it's no longer located here, the X studios, because I guess it was the only studio when you started, wasn't it the only studio in Rwanda?
The registered. It was
The X studio.
Yeah, it was the only registered studio in Rwanda.
So you also worked there.
Yeah, I worked there. I was there.
So how was the environment like? So you worked there before the Weird Nation, before you had
Yeah,
this
before
Weird
that.
Nation idea.
Yeah, before I had it. Yeah, it was cool.
How was the experience? Like, people around. Because I know sometimes there'll be bad energies and all that. Sometimes it's just like, oh.
Yeah, it's life, bro. It's life. Sometimes the the bad energy is there.
So who got
But
you there? Like
X
for
Studios.
you to start working there?
Um, who told me, by the way? I just heard about it, right? That they were looking for new artists and stuff. They were actually offering contracts.
Also, you went there as an artist, not as a producer.
I went there as an artist. I was like, I'm an artist, and then they listened to my music. A few of them.
They were signing artists.
Yeah, they were signing. So they listened to my music, and then they're like, we're taking you. So when I was in there now,
Who
that's
else was there?
Sako, Scholar, well, Spry, drums, Lance Efron, who am I forgetting? Koi Koi, Keda, obviously Master Joyce is the one who spearheaded everything.
Or they were under
I don't
X
know.
Studio.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anyone else I'm forgetting, but yeah, those are the people that I remember.
So like you said, you heard and then they listened to your music. And then so how was the deal like when it comes to, with the record labels?
Mm.
Sometimes it can be, so how was the deal like? How was it presented to you? Like they saying, okay, we are signing you now. So this is how we're gonna work. So how was the contract like? Was there any contract or it was just paper?
It was honey, bro.
It was what?
It was honey.
Honey.
The deal was sweet, bro.
Alright.
The deal was sweet. It was sweet. It was sweet, honey. It seemed proper, It seemed very legit with the way they like put it. It was. I don't know how many pages the contracts were, but yeah.
So you signed a contract?
Yeah, it was pretty long. And I actually read it through and over, and I was like, okay, cool. Let me sign it. Yeah. Then I signed it.
And then you started working. So so the paycheck you were getting paid. What?
Come on, bro. The reality is different from the paper. Half the time, you get what you deserve. Let me put
So
it
like
that way.
how is it different from the paper? Like what they put in that contract was no longer what was happening.
You can't expect to be paid $1 million if you are not making music that's worth $1 million.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so in a way, when it comes to salaries and and money sort of stuff.
So you're getting paid
it was-
every month, or
No, not every month. No. I don't know how to like put it in a way.
so how were you making like money when you are not like those guys were already out there known like all over like nationwide? So like as in someone maybe in Rwanda, so was it only shows that were getting you cash?
Yeah,
Live shows.
kinda. It's just that I really didn't put myself in the side of the business things. No, I didn't put myself in their shoes. But what was happening was that we'd actually been promised that let us make shows, and
Or they
more-
make shows.
yeah, the more we make
for the
shows, the more
artists.
we can generate enough money to say this is now our income.
Alright.
You see, so it was something that was still being built, I guess.
Oh, the studio.
Yeah, it was still being built. So in a way, even the equipment and
It
everything.
wasn't that up to standard. that
It was
you would expect
yeah, the standard that you'd expect from a studio, right? Like a big label. Yes. There still needed to be more equipment to be bought, but otherwise they're the best equipment in Ghana.
Alright.
You see?
Producers and all that.
Yeah, so by then equipment was still being bought, and we're still like trying to do shows and stuff. So in a way it was kind of like we're still building a standard. Yeah, let me put it.
Alright.
Yeah.
So they were building you and you were also building them. That was the
Yeah, in a way, yeah, that was it. That's how I viewed it. I never cared about the money or anything. I just saw it as an opportunity to grow. Because after
So you were there
experience-
for how many years? Or months or days? Or
I'm like 2 days. Nah,
then you're
it
like,
was,
I'm out.
it was close to 2 years.
Yes, yeah, so
Close.
So the
close to
contract
2 years.
was how many months or years?
The contract was 1 year actually. And then when it expired,
You renewed it.
producers, nah, not really. The producers were the ones who were left.
The producers left.
The ones who were left. I guess
They're the ones who renewed their contract.
Nah, I didn't get to read as such, bruh. We're black people, dog. We don't need the paper, bruh. Even at
But the
work,
paper is important.
even at work, bruh, they'll tell you.
Did you watch Wu-Tang? Because I remember I was watching that. Did you watch Wu-Tang? The American
Yeah,
saga,
I
what
did.
was that?
I did.
Did you
but
see
not
what
much.
happened?
What happened?
You have to follow up and then you will see that paper. You know, you really need.
What happened? What happened? Talk to me.
A lot. Go and check it out. Go and check it out. Wu-Tang, the American, if you're an artist, especially rappers. Because those guys were rappers.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, of the Wu-Tang, the American saga.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so how much money were you getting? Let's say in a month. So were you really getting cash or it was just? Were you getting cash?
No comment.
All right. On the paper, like, was it easy that you're gonna get this amount?
Yeah, it was.
Did you get that amount?
Still trying to trick me. No comment. No comment.
It's just simple. Just say hi. You just because of.
No, it's just that confidentiality in contracts is one thing that's listed as part of a contract. You know,
So you
can't-
shouldn't tell people what you're earning.
Yeah. But you see a lot of these SA artists and stuff. They like go about telling the whole world this and this. Do you know what? Do you know what those recording companies do? They go back to the contract, clientele confidentiality, or whatever they call it, right?
Then you get sued or what? What
Yeah.
do they call it?
Exactly.
Alright. So that's why you're not gonna tell us. But at least we just wanna know if you were getting something.
Getting something. Yeah, I was.
Alright, man, listen, I'm not talking about recording like studio time or maybe to whatever that they were doing for you. So yeah, what were they doing for you as an artist? Recording studio time on
Recording studio time shows and
music
stuff.
videos.
Yeah. And in what one party you get nothing from it. You'd expect them to do it for you, but you kind of like put the ball out there, put it in front of you, and tell you not to, and just put it in front of you. No one will tell you to kick the ball or anything. You know, because it was fired up. Those guys could put you in a room with big names. Even I met Calvin
From Bulawayo.
yeah,
the
the
late
late-
RIP.
yeah. So he came to the studio, kaboom.
Then did they get you like a feature like with one of those, big artists?
No,
Someone who's known.
no.
Or you're just featuring like at the X studio guys.
Yeah, usually it was the ex studios guys and stuff. Yeah, because getting a picture of those guys is rather expensive. But like I said before, if you didn't have the brains or anything, right, things would just pass you by. Because those guys could put you in a room with big people, big artists. Would you
Then
call
if
this?
if you wanna talk to them, you can talk about a feature or something.
Yeah. Or if
Right.
you just not even talk to them, but just shine in the studio. People will see you, bruh.
Alright.
You see? So yeah, that
So
was, that was the
everybody
most
got the
important
same
element.
contract. Like every artist who was there. Or
I
there are
don't
some
know.
who were getting more.
I don't know about that, but I think everyone got the same contract.
Alright, so they would just bring your contract and then that's all. You don't ask the other person that so what's up with yours?
We would, but no one was really
What do you
talking
call
about
it?
it. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. You see, no one was really like, talking about it and saying, nah, bruh, like I'm kidding this, bruh. Nah.
So then was there any favors like, let's say some people are getting more studio time, they got many songs more than you, or the other way around?
I never needed a producer. Like when it comes to my music, I'll just go and make a beat at home, come to the studio, record
So
that
which means
item,
you're not getting
and then-
enough studio time to just come with
No, like sometimes I would even come to the studio, make the beat in the studio, record myself, and then when those guys come back later on at night, yo, check this out, bruh. I
Alright,
did this.
alright.
Oh, I'm just there in the studio, and then they are making a song, bruh. Fagapela something. I
Alright,
put, you see,
alright.
so I was.
So it was fair, there was no favors.
Yeah, plus I was always in the studio. I'm a studio baby, whatever you call it.
It was working on your advantage.
Yeah, in a way. To my advantage, yes, it was working. Because all I wanted to do was learn. I just wanted to learn.
Alright, so then even on shows, everything was fair. You would perform like you get the same time, let's say 10 minutes. The artist or there's somewhere like, okay, you got more hits, so then you can perform up to 30 minutes. How was it like?
Yeah, it was different. It was different to people. Some people would get more time because they've got more songs or they want to get more time. They'd ask for that more time. Some people would get less time because they'd be like, I just want to perform 2 songs and then that's it.
Alright, so it was
You
your
see?
choice. It was
Yeah.
that artist's choice, not that the studio is saying,
Of course, they will tell you that we need 3 songs or something like that. But as for some of us, I was a hustler. I was just hustling.
you're performing 5, 10.
And also for like when I get a slot, call the Rough Boys, bro. They can back me up on this song because even some of the songs they were doing. So yeah, back me up and shit, and it'd be all over the stage.
It would be crazy.
Whatever. People were like saying, "Yo, your performance was lit," and I'm like, "Yay, call me for shows," kind of thing. And that was it.
So what else did you benefit like from the studios? The honey, and you said it was the contract was honey, or I don't know.
Yeah. The honey
So what were the other benefits? Oh, the honeys. They also got two honeys.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I carry it. Some people show them like, yo, the honey is up there.
Nothing like that. Nothing happens like that. But people will just find interest in you afterwards. Like after a show whatsoever, or you just hang out with those guys, they'll take an interest in you. That's
Alright. So like, what was? Let me say. Like when you left, what was the reason? Why did you leave? Let me start with that question. I wanted to ask something. Like, why did you leave?
I can't say I left. No,
What happened?
no, I can't say I left. It's more like X Studios left.
They left as in
They left Gwanda.
they moved from Gwanda.
Yeah, they moved from Gwanda. So it's more like they left than
So what were the reasons? So did you sit down and talk about it, or they just said, you no longer have a studio here?
in a way, because I was at school by then. So it was kind of one of those things that come to the studio, let's make a beat, and I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll come. But then you end up being caught up that side. So most of the time you just find yourself busy, and then you start visiting. You become more of a visitor than someone who's like, hey.
Or in the X studios.
Yeah, you see, you start becoming more of a visitor.
So that was the paid part about it.
Hmm?
That was the paid part about it.
No, that was not bad.
It was cool.
It's just
Being like a visitor.
I'm just saying, like, I was at school, right?
Oh, you spend more time like at school.
Exactly. So
And then alright.
so
alright,
every
okay.
time I'd come back now, I became more of a visitor. Because I'd stay, bruh, for like months without even going.
So what were they saying? Did they understand that you were at school? And
Of course they did.
so then they'll be like, okay, when you're available, then just hit us up. Then we work on something.
Yeah.
So then after that, like, so everybody like left at the same time. Were there any people that left, artists that left before the X studios left?
Yeah, they were. Not.
What were the reasons?
Yeah, their own reasons. Some wanted to start business. I don't know. Maybe others wanted to get married.
There were girls there. X studios.
Because there was Kitty Key. That's the one person I forgot. Yeah, Kitty Key. She was also there.
Alright, so okay. So because I wanted to ask like at the paid part about the studio being signed, or about that studio.
Yeah.
So what was the paid part?
The bad part.
Is there anything that you regret like about being signed, or you just like everything was cool?
On my part, I just feel like being signed made me lazy. Because afterwards, I didn't have the same energy as I used to have. You know, I used to always. I like when I signed, I thought now everything is just going to come to me easily, and I'll just make music and stuff. And this is Zimbabwe, bruh.
So you have to ask.
Yeah, you have to hustle.
So at X Studios, the cash that they were giving you, like was it able to sustain you? Maybe. Let's say for what were you using it for? The cash
Cash.
that you were getting. Did you buy anything at home or what using that cash? It wasn't really that much.
It wasn't really that much. I just squandered it, I guess.
50 US.
Still not talking.
Just say more. Was it above that only? Because by that time, you know, the USD had, that power.
That power.
So was it more than that or less?
Still not saying.
No, you won't tell me the figure.
I'm still not saying.
You won't tell me the figure. Just say more.
No,
It was
I'm
more.
still not saying anything. I don't want to lie.
Oh, you wanna lie, which means there was nothing.
Nope.
It was
I'm still not saying anything.
It was just a stereotype. I will carry. I got the answer.
No one got anything.
So no one got anything.
No, I mean like. No
Oh
one
yeah,
got the
okay, yeah, cool. So no one got anything. It was
answer.
just
I
took your time.
answer. I will have naturally answer. No, I mean I
So,
answer.
so yeah, it was just took your time. Music videos, shows.
I will answer.
So what advice would you give someone? Let's say if X Studios was still there, will you like let's say it comes back, will you go back again?
Depends on what's on offer. It just
If
depends.
if it's still the same offer, would you check it?
I wouldn't take it.
Also, it wasn't that much.
No.
Why? What would be the reason?
The first offer I didn't get to see, but it wasn't realistic.
All right, what was on paper?
It was a contract that you'd maybe like give to no, let's
A
see.
kid.
No, not a kid, not a kid. It was a contract maybe you'd give to like your nasty CEO or Aries, you know, all those guys. It was kind of like,
Also, you thought maybe you're gonna blow up
yeah.
or something like that,
No, it was a contract that you'd give for someone who's already established.
or someone who's already known.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you see. And
But then-
and as the person who's signing that, you have to back it up before.
All right, so it was lies. Actually,
Not necessarily lies. No, it was just too
it was
ambitious.
just hope.
It was just too ambitious.
Like the okay. So like it was. It's more like you were promised things that they won't deliver. Is it like that?
No, we promised things that would come, but they wouldn't come.
It's not their
Immediately.
fault that they couldn't deliver those things.
I just feel like they could have been able to do it. It was,
But then,
it
what
was-
do you think stopped them from
it was
doing
very
that?
possible because they had the capital to invest in it. They had it. They were still investing.
Do you think
in it.
they invested enough cash?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even about cash. Maybe it was about time.
Time in what way?
Time and management. Like,
Or the management was fucked up?
I can't say the management was fucked up.
It was weak.
No. maybe what I maybe
It
we
wasn't
can
up
say,
to standard.
It's kind of you can say that you want your company to grow, right? And then if you want your company to grow,
Then you don't put enough money that will match the
No,
growth
I mean-
that you
I
want.
okay, you could get a CEO, right, who's got no experience, who's just coming out from high school.
That's why I said it was
50-50.
weak. It was
You
messed
see?
up.
I can't say fucked up.
So
bro. I can't say fucked up, bro. No, can't-
So if you was the owner of the X Studios, would you change the management to what
no,
and put other people?
no. I would have hired someone maybe from Def Jam or something to oversee to oversee that management. You know, like
All right.
you just hire someone from another record label for
From a
certain
bigger
time,
record label.
yeah, for a certain time to manage this label, and then let it go. You see,
All right.
yeah. So kind of like that information exchange, or whatever you call it, but it usually happens almost everywhere.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
everyone is complaining that
You see,
uh,
because you find that everyone was complaining, even the management was complaining.
how would the management complain to who?
No, like the artists maybe like they complain to the management and the management complain to the artist. it's look and all this was just happening like not directly.
So you won't
it was
go
just, it
anywhere,
was just
because-
happening indirect. Huh?
So how was it happening indirectly? Like you were not really talking about it, like having those conversations that you needed
Sometimes yeah, the conversations were sometimes
the corridor
conversations.
convos. It was
But,
the corridor convos.
Yeah, but the corridor conversations would not pop up in the conversations that are supposed to be like talked. You see?
Alright.
And I was the youngest in the studio. I was the youngest. I was the youngest person over there.
So you had no say.
Yeah, I chose to keep quiet. I chose to keep quiet because I'm still growing, I'm still learning. What do I know? Why do I want to talk too much?
So
I just sit down and observe.
alright, so from your experience like with the X studios, what would you advise like anyone who still wanna sign maybe in that record label?
Like at X Studios. If you want to be signed at X Studios.
Let's say they give me a contract. What advice would you give me before I sign that contract?
I'd advise you to be a hard worker and be smart.
If
Because
they are not smart, they're gonna play you. Okay, what?
no, it's not about them playing you, but you are not going to be able to make it because they wouldn't give you what
Like
they
the contract,
require
and
from
said
you.
the contract wasn't like, for example, say the contract wasn't realistic. You know, so if you are smart, you would see that no, this contract is not for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just playing with my mind.
it wasn't realistic, right? But it was something that could be achieved, but in a in a long time, you know.
All right, but when they put it like they
yeah.
put it as if it's gonna be maybe a few months.
Yeah, I mean, if we were to consider that if the people who signed with X Studios when X Studios started are still there, if they are still there, by now they'll be very far.
All right. So do you think they had a chance, like, of making it out there?
Huh?
Do you think they had a chance if X Studios was still here? Do you think people who were still there would have a chance to like to make it in the industry?
Yeah, not a very big chance, a very big chance. Just like I said, bro, those guys could get big names into the room with you. So imagine if you were to socialize and talk to.
So there was no one who got like a feature with a big artist, someone who's already out there, who's already made it.
Master Joe did.
Wasn't he the owner?
Yeah, but he was also signed as an artist. So I don't know. Yeah.
So why was he the? Is he the only one who got a feature? A big with one of the biggest guys.
I think so. I think it's the only one. Yeah.
Why is it that? It's because he was better than you, or do you think it was?
No.
Or it was because of the thing that he was also big, like in that. What do you think he got that bigger? What did he feature?
Who's this guy? Professor.
Wow.
Look at you pretending like you don't know the song.
I don't know this song.
Ah,
I don't
bro.
know.
Yeah, but yeah, he featured. He featured.
So like, what do you think was the reason why he's
I,
the only
I
guy?
don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. And even if I did know why, I'm sure I wouldn't say anything.
So do you think there was politics?
But it's not really politics, you know. I think he just could afford.
I mean, let's not talk about, because as an artist under X Studios, I think you also equal, or maybe if he's better, because like what I've seen, let's say we have maybe who are big artists. Let's say we have Nasty C at the top, then maybe you have someone like maybe let's say Lucas Reps. Obviously, Nasty C would get features maybe with let's say guys from the States, like would get a chance to have a song with one of the guys from the States than Lucas Reps. So do you think that was the case?
Yeah, we're not all equal. We're not all equal, you know. Someone might be more talented.
So he was
than-
more. So you would say he was more talented than
No,
anyone.
this is an example. I'm saying someone might be more talented than the other, and someone
So
might
do you think he was
have more
bigger than
connections.
everyone? Do you think he was bigger than
I didn't
everyone?
say that.
I'm asking.
I didn't say that. I didn't
Like, let's say
that.
you are rating right now. Do you think he was bigger than any artist in that record label?
What's your definition of big?
Like talent. Like, did he deserve that feature more than anyone who was signed?
Do you think it did?
I don't know. I don't even know the artists that were there.
No,
So that's why I'm asking.
You are the people that listen to our music. You are the people that say, okay, this is happening, this is happening.
I don't even know the track.
Well, you don't even know the
Yeah.
track. Wow.
So I wouldn't charge. So that's why
It
I want to
was
know from you.
announced the wall of town. It got a lot of views on.
I wasn't
on
staying
YouTube.
here in Kwanda,
I'm sure you put one view over there.
but I would just check it out. So like, so what do you think?
like as I
Was he
saying,
the most like talented?
like as I was saying, right? It's sometimes, but not all the same, because someone.
What
might
was
be
the
more
rank
talented,
like?
right?
Was it
Hey.
about talent?
I don't know, but I'm saying you don't make me finish my point. You don't let
Okay,
me
I'm
finish it.
listening.
I'm saying that someone might be more talented, and that might make him bigger. Someone might have more money, that might make him bigger. Someone might have a lot of connections, that might make him bigger. And then
So wait, so
someone
X
might just
Studios
be
got
funnier
him
than
that
the others.
feature, or he got it by himself?
Huh?
So X Studios
Huh?
got him that feature, or got it by himself?
I don't know. I don't know about that part.
Wow.
I don't know about that part.
Okay. So yeah, so let's move from the X Studios. Okay,
Yeah.
so after X Studios, what did you do